Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from Winter Forest. Today let's continue Leetcode challenge. Today's challenge is called possible bipartitions. And let's look up the description. So you will given a set of n people. Then you will have from 1 to n people. We would like to split everyone into two groups of any size. But you also will receive disliked other people, so it's in a red list, so they all pair, and the disliked people cannot in the same group. For example, in 1, you receive 4, and 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4 cannot be the same group. And if you could split these 4 persons into two groups, and dislike people cannot in the same group, then you return true. Otherwise, you're going to return false. And for this Leetcode question, it is very typical. The math theory, you need to understand it. It's called a bipartite graph. So basically, we receive using this left and right. It is the number you receive. We're going to split them into two groups. You could draw a line. It means they don't like each other, but you cannot come close. So you see they have a different color. So basically, we start with we're going to create a graph. So basically, start with no color. Then we start a color. We go into DFS. Once I found this one, I'm going to color the labels to another color. If I color the label, it is the same color, then it is return false. Otherwise, going to return true. And I'm going to write the code. We are going to make sense for you. And for the theory, you could read from here in the Wikipedia. Just search bipartite graph. It helps you understand too why I write this code in this way. So just let's start it. Basically, we need a color, so I'm probably going to define a private static. I call the inline, so I use this one to hold the color. And by default, will be uncolored. And if you color to a red and blue, you could color to any color, just two obvious color. So I'm going to say black and white. And we need the load, their graph, so we're going to define our load. So we just start to define our load. And every load has color, so we're going to have a property called color. And each node have labels we're going to put in the array, so it's going to list the node. And we start the constructor by default is empty color, no colored, and empty array. after we looping flow, we are going to color our label to the different color. And so we're going to check it is colored. And also we're going to add the edge. This is the edge. So we did both like is colored and add edge. Because it by default is didn't color, but when we looping fluid boolean, yes, we're going to color it if it haven't been colored. So we're going to check return this color is colored or not. And we also need to do DFS search every time you color it, and then color the label, and also continue color it. Color your label to the different color. First you check is colored or not. If already colored, just return the color. If didn't color, just change this color to the color. Just color it to the color. Then you loop in the label. Label loads in labels. You're going to see if label dot DFS search color equal to if it is black, then you're going to change the color. If it's black, you change it to white. Otherwise, then if it's white, you change it to black. Because you found the same color, you see, you change the color and you change black to white, so you actually basically color it back the same color, then you return false. You cannot be, if you have a blue here and also blue here, then cannot divide it to 2, then you return false. Otherwise, for loop finish it, just return true. And in top, you just need to build one from. Now we're going to use this helper. So we have a load. If then we loop it. Then put everything into the loads. By default, you see they are going to, each one is uncolored and the label is empty. In looping flow, put them into the loads. After you finish this loop, then you add the edge. So you've added the dislike. Basically, you receive an integer edge. It is the dislike. Dislikes. Then you put int from equal to h 0. It means 1 int 2 h 1. Just for example, so I just because if you write load h 0, just get it out. So load from not from, don't like load edge, then they are the edge. Add the edge, copy in case typing. Sorry, notes. This is the decimal. So once you loop, then you go into this one. If you find 1, first find 1 and 2, you change it there to the edge. And you also, the from don't like the 2 also don't like the from. So you do both. Two also don't like the front. So you add the from and also add the 2. Once you build the graph is done, so here is build the graph, then you could search, then you start coloring. So you're gonna say if is colored, I'll copy the name in case I type in no. If they are not colored and then you do DFS search and the color dot is not black. Then you just return false. the loop you didn't find anything the same color, then you turn true. So here is build the graph. Here is the help method. When you do DFS search, you go in to check each label. If the label is color, if this is not black, then you change it, then search for white. Otherwise, you search for black. If label not black, if return false, DFS search return false, then will be true. Return false, even here return false, then will be true. Then you just return the color is not colored. The return false. Yeah, let's test it. Yeah, so it will work. Just submit it. Yeah, it works. I think for this particular question, you need to do some research. Find that the looping actually quite simple. So basically, if you find the color, then you just change the color to but if you find have the label is the same color, then you just return false. Here this part is build the graph, and here is the part to build the load. And this typical DFS search is kind of usable for similar by, I think for all the similar bipartition graph problem. Hope you found this helpful. Thank you. Bye-bye.